score on a phony power play that was caused because your player laid a dirty hit on Vladislav Nemenstikov. Good job on a goal that probably isn't scored if we have a defenseman out there to guard Ovechkin, which we would have had if there was no power play. So therefore, no power play, no goal. We go into overtime. We probably lose in overtime. But the game isn't decided by a referee. And it's not just that. There were multiple tripping calls that they called on us, but then the Capitals did it, and it was completely fine for them to do it. There is no problem with that. And just calling roughing or whatever they called on Fabry, when they did that stuff to Nemenstikov, and then when they gave Moritz Seider a penalty for just checking someone, the guy came up to him and tried to check Seider, and then Seider shoved him off of him. What is he supposed to, just like stand there and take the check? Just be like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna let you check me. What? Like, he came up to him and Seider just checked him. Legally. Like a textbook check. And then the Capitals want to come over and fight him because they're mad that Moritz Seider just punked him. Because he's better than any of their defensemen. Mad that some 20-year-old kid just punked him. Can't even drink alcohol yet. And he's better than you. And you're mad about that. So you go over and fight him. Makes sense. It's stupid. Bertuzzi was so close to getting a goal too. So close. It just was timed wrong, and he didn't get the right hold on the puck. Wasn't able to get it through. And in a time and age where numbers are playing a big part in your decisions on the ice, why are we still pulling the goalie? I get right there we got close to scoring a goal, but close doesn't actually win you games. Whenever we pull the goalie, I can't even think of a time this season where we pulled the goalie and it actually worked for us. So, at this point, what's the purpose? With almost 2 minutes left in the game, what's the purpose? I get if you're a bit more desperate, like there's seconds left, but what's the point in doing it when there's minutes left and it's never helped us before? I just don't. So many close goals. And we just got to get more shots on goals too. I don't even think we broke 20 shots on goal this game. Like, we got to get better at that. We got to get better at that. We can't let our games get decided by refs or goaltending, because Greiss still had a great game. He only let in 2 goals. He had a very good game. And we gotta have better defense outside of Moritz. I mean, on the first goal that Greiss let in, that one was partially his fault because there was good defense. His reaction time was way too slow. That first one they let in, yeah, that was his fault. But the second one was not his fault. Our defense was bad on the power play. And yeah, and we gotta score more often. We have multiple scoring opportunities and we never capitalized on them. We just got to get better in all these aspects. I'm pretty sure we're going to lose our wild card spot for now, but I mean, we should win more games and try and get it back. That should be the goal of this team right now, is to get a wild card spot. I think that's the expectation with this team now, because they've shown that they can have a playoff spot. So they need to have one, when we reach the end of the year, they need to be in the playoffs. That's the expectation now, guys. It's not a tank anymore, where you win a few games and we pat you on the back and say good job. Now you have to win a lot more games and get into the playoffs, and then good job. We don't expect you to go deep into the playoffs, but we do expect to see some postseason hockey in Detroit, because that's what this team is capable of. We've seen it before. So we need to get in the postseason. That's the expectation with this team now. That's been my expectation since the beginning of the year because I knew we could do it. I don't know why anybody else thought we couldn't do it. It was pretty obvious we had the talent. Just need to execute it on the ice. It's just outside of Moritz Seider, our goal scoring is bad. Outside of our first and second lines, our goal scoring isn't very good. I think it would have been nice to have Giovanni Smith in this game. A few times where we kind of needed an enforcer's presence. It would have been nice to have. But yeah. Just couldn't pull out a victory. The next game's on Sunday against Boston. Boston, maybe? Maybe, I forget. I know it's on Sunday, though. So, we'll see how that goes. See you guys next time. As always, I'm not funny, and this game was bad. See you guys next time.
Just got unlucky on a few plays tonight. You know, one of those plays. I thought he was standing still, but he just hit the shit out of that one guy, and the guy went flying. They blew the whistle, and they called it on him.